Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Ross here from Porker's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here and nobody dare say. And you all know that. That's why you're tuning in. I don't want to make it a Big John rinse, but I want to know why Big John Fury wanted his son's presser. What's going on there? Has he been kicked out at Circle? There's something not right about Big John's absence. I mean, it's not a presser now, is it? Without Big John grabbing his crotch and running around saying, hit me in face, hit me first, dickhead, hit me first, go on, hit me first, pop, pop, bang. Hey, how can we cope with him? But I've been speaking to a big pal of mine who knows Dennis, and he said that Big John had rung up Bricktop, and the conversation went like this. Big John Fury here. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. MI5 are watching me. I keep having to do double runs up and down the street. CIA are watching me. FBI, B&Q, job lot. I can't shake my tail off. There's more people following me at the moment than there were Pablo Escobar. Pop, pop, bang. So Bricktop's not going to be too happy if they don't get many sales off this one. They're going to have to wheel Big John out at some point. Maybe he's like a substitute. Maybe he's on sidelines, and if pay-per-views are not doing too good, maybe they might wheel him out fight week. You know what I mean? But it was disappointing not to see him yesterday because I love perspex getting smashed and tables getting kicked about. We all love a good kickoff, don't we? And it's quite amusing, isn't it? But it's disappointing that he weren't there. But what can you do? What can you do? But what about Fury though? His head went, didn't it? He reminded me of the Vlad presser, for the rematch against Vlad. It reminded me of that. Fury with his head all over the place. But I don't know. Maybe he could be doing it just to get media whipped up into a frenzy. We don't know, do we? But I don't know. Bricktop turning round, that was funny, wasn't it? Saying it's a game changer. The first fight was a game changer. Nobody's pulled Bricktop up on that, have they, yet? The first fight was Anthony Joshua Ruiz. That was a game changer. That started it all off. Not Fury Ngannou. That was a bit of a farce, wasn't it, really? Big event, but it were AJ Ruiz that started it off. So I had to correct you there, Bricktop. No doubt that Umar and all the rest of them lickers, they'll be correcting you on that, won't they? Will they yet? Will Eddie bring it up that he got to Saudi first with Joshua and Ruiz? No, Eddie's not going to rub his nose in it. Not while Eddie's playing second fiddle to Bricktop. Oh, let's have it right. He's strutting about like Graham Souness in his pumping 80s at Liverpool, isn't he? In that midfield. Just sitting there in front of that back four. Just spraying it about, isn't he? He's like that at the moment, Bricktop, preening like a peacock, puffing his chest out. Well, that's how it looks to me. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens moving sideways. But Big John Fury couldn't shake his tail off with all these agencies following him and people watching from moon. He couldn't get to presser. He's managed to slip away, but he'll reappear soon. They'll wheel him out in some flip-flops with some Easter eggs or something after Christmas or at some charity do. But if anybody sees KSI, can you pull him about that 200 bags? Because I'm fed up of hearing about it now. Fed up of hearing about it. Becoming a boring story. That's what it's becoming. Very, very, very boring. I mean, didn't we have a bet the previous fight? A load of rubbish, man. If you're going to have a bet, just take a carrier bag full of money and get somebody neutral to look after it money. Not rocket science, is it? But that presser for me were garbage. Just Fury being vulgar, Tyson Fury, and gonna do this and gonna do that. There's no class there. Ain't anybody just gonna pull him up on all this swearing and that? How is that classy? That, hey? How is that classy? It's the undisputed fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. Usyk's got 5 belts. Fury's got 1, so you've got 6 belts. Fury's WBC, then he's got the Ring Magazine Usyk, he's got the WBO, WBA, IBF, and IBO. It's for 6 belts. It doesn't need Fury effing and blinding in his moody suit that he had on, does it? He made out of garbadine. Does it? Let's have it right. Let's have it right. It don't need all that hype, does it? It's the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. It's the greatest prize in sports. Doesn't need all that rubbish chattered. Ringside. What's all that about? Hey, press conferences and that. It sells itself. It's the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest event. If that happens in Feb, it is the dog's nuts. If it happens, now between now and then, old Fury's got plenty of time to squeaky bum out of it, hasn't he? And then they'll just upgrade the next 2 to headline that one, whoever's on undercard. If it's Joshua, somebody else, or Wilder and somebody else, it doesn't matter, does it? They'll be headlining. But I'd look at Joshua not fighting Wilder anytime soon. Me, they don't seem keen on that. His balls are not as big as Fury's. Let's have it right. He's got processed peas for balls, really small ones, tiny ones. So, all right. Well, that's about it, really. Peace out. Thanks for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment. The thumbnail's from when Big John got arrested, didn't he, and charged with Section 18. Look at the face on him there. Is that the picture of the face of a guilty man or an innocent man? What do you think to that? Pop, pop, bang.